This also is now giving me High Priestess vibes, you know, a keeper of secrets, because the way, again, her hair is woven around her almost like a shawl, and it's got that peacock feather just kind of sticking in there gently, covering her heart space. So she's like leading with her intuition. She's keeping other people's secrets safe, and that could represent you, this guide, perhaps just talking to your guides when you have time alone, or you know, you can do that out loud, you can do it through a journal, you can even connect with your guides through art or through saying nothing at all. By meditating, they will come to you, and you get more comfortable with it. You can tap into it. Of course, always set the intention that only energies of the highest and greatest good can come through, so you are protected. And make sure, if you do tap into spiritual energies of these sorts, or you do divination, make sure you always close out the session when you are done. I felt like somebody needed to hear that, because you can leave channels and portals open every time you do a tarot reading, every time you divine, every time you meditate, every time you cast spells, every time you it's like starting and stopping a project. Like, you tell somebody you're going to do something, they're waiting for you to follow through on the energy, and if you just kind of leave it open and you don't follow through, that energy lingers, and other things can enter that energetic space, and not all of it is good. And that, in the real world, in that example, could be people's projections or opinions of you. So that could have to do with your reputation. I don't know why that's coming through, but it's channeled, so it's for somebody. It's not just the Ouija board that you have to close out the session on. So for new spiritual practitioners, know that. If anybody is working with the mystical arts, make sure you understand what you're working with before you do it. I mean, every terrible horror movie trope you can think of teaches everybody those basics, right? And unless you're working with plants, don't be reading Latin out loud. Oh, I think we all know this. Anyways. Wow, okay, so this card is called Chalk, represented by the number 10. So synchronistic numbers here, we have what? 3 and 10. 10 is also beginnings and endings, because 10 is completion, 1 is new beginnings, 0 is ultimate possibility. Some of you, your psychic senses do give you unlimited possibilities. That can be overwhelming for some, so learning how to hone into specific parts of your senses is going to help you. And again, working with your guides, if you are part of that, is going to help you a lot. And then 10 plus 3 is 13, which reduces to 4. So 13 is the number of divine feminine, of luck, believe it or not. And 4 is about foundation. So this cycle is helping you look at also integration with the number 3, which we emphasize. Triangles might be a synchronicity for you, so pay attention to tesserets, triangles. If you are interested in Jewish mysticism, look into Teperath. What else? The Holy Trinity, Triskells, and why can't I think of it right now? The other thing that's like a Triskell. Oh, I know this. I work with them, but for some reason, it's one of my logos for my shop. Anyways, it is escaping my mind right now, so we're going to move on here. You probably want to hear what the card says. So for Chalk, goodwill is spiritually powerful and protective. Heartfelt intention will plug into this expansive field of grace. In making such a connection, inspirational intelligence will spontaneously alchemize the fullest unfoldment of your multidimensional being and meaningful life path. Strengthen that divinely nutritive alliance by affirming and aligning your vibrational resonance with love, grace, and purity. Seek the calmness and clarity within your heart and trust it. You can do that with your combining the different queen energies we talked about, especially with that Queen of Cups and Queen of Swords energy. Combining that brings us back to emotional intelligence, and also mixing it with the spiritual essence. So divine guidance, divine inspiration, tapping into your psychic. Everybody has psychic and intuitive abilities. It's a muscle you can work on and grow, just like your belief system, right? Anything is possible. And this whole thing here, goodwill, is spiritually powerful and protective. It's true, because it's about creating more good karma. And once you've got through a certain point in your life and you've cleared your karmic lessons and you're aware of this and you're continuing to go forward with integrity and you're continuing to act from your highest and greatest good and the highest and greatest good of all, call upon Lady Justice or Archangel Uriel if you want to work with your mind, with your spirituality, and you're looking to balance and harmonize yourself in your environment. She came to me last fall, and now she is one of my divine guides, and so is Archangel Uriel. I work with a lot of archangels now because they all came to me in my time of need, in my spiritual path. So there's some guidance for you. And I like how over here it says, making such a connection, inspirational intelligence will spontaneously alchemize. So inspirational intelligence. So that's divine guidance, right? That's when you have an aha moment, clarity, epiphanies, or inspiration to create something. And this can come from your higher self. It doesn't have to come from guides or ancestors. You can just meditate and connect with your higher self, the self of you that is on the astral, that contains all versions of you, that can access this information within yourself. And then spontaneously alchemizing, that brings me back yet again to the Temperance card, to the balancing the environment, also balancing the 3D with the 5D, being able to go as within, so without, right? Alchemizing, transmuting. This could be part of your path for some of you, and this will not resonate with everybody, nor does everybody believe in it. You could be an earth angel, or you can know somebody who guides. And as I say that, the card just went flying out of my hand. So, don't know what that means, but that could be significant to somebody. Thank you everyone for being a part of my community, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. Check out the playlist if you want more. Feel free to save this, listen to it again, tip or donate if you would like. Otherwise,